Hi everyone, I'm back to talk to you guys about metric volume today. So if you get out your reference materials, we've already talked about customary capacity, which is here, and we're going to be in this section today, metric volume. The only two measurements that you need to know, or units of measure, are the liters and the milliliters. That's it. So, to start with, the liter is the basic metric unit for volume. The basic metric unit for volume to measure liquid. Okay, and then milli, the word part milli means 1,000. So a milliliter or milliliter is 1,000 times smaller than the liter. Those are the only two that you need to know, a liter and a milliliter. So I have a Nalgene water bottle with me today, and you might have one of these or something that looks similar to get that angle correct. Most water bottles that are this size have some kind of measurement on it, but my Nalgene water bottle has the metric system over here. These are liters. This is a 1 liter bottle. At the very top, it has 1,000 milliliters. 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. So if you filled this bottle to its maximum capacity, it would be filled to 1,000 milliliters, which is the same as 1 liter. Now, for this water bottle, it's really convenient because it also has the customary measuring system over here, which is OZ. It should technically say fluid ounces, FLOZ, but they have just written OZ for ounces. So if you're curious about how the customary measuring system and the metric measuring system compare, again, you don't have to convert between the customary and the metric measuring system, but if you're just curious about what the comparisons are, you can pull out a water bottle like this. This is a Nalgene water bottle. If you don't have something like this, then you can probably pull up an image online. But this is 1 liter, which is equal to 1,000 milliliters. Now, for reference, what does 1 milliliter look like? Because if this whole thing filled up is 1 liter, what is 1 milliliter? It would take 1,000 milliliters to fill this whole thing up. So what does 1 milliliter look like? I actually have lots of these around my house because I've got little babies. So this is a little syringe, and here you can see it says 0.5, which is half, and then there's 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and then you see the unit here, milliliters. A lot of medicines are dosed or I guess prescribed in milliliter doses. So if you look on the back of any liquid medication that you have, like children's Tylenol or children's Motrin or any kind of antibiotic that you might have been prescribed, it's always written as a milliliter prescription. So if you get a syringe that looks like this would be a really good way to test out what 1 milliliter is if you wanted to measure things at your house while you have lots of time. So if I turn this way, and sorry, this is hard because I'm working backwards to this video. You turn it this way, you stick your syringe in the container, and then you pull it up. 1 milliliter would be the amount of liquid that is just from the bottom here to where the 1 is. And I know it's kind of hard to see because there's a little black thing in the way, but if I were to fill it up from this 0 to 1, it would be that small amount of liquid, okay? If you don't have a syringe, you also will get sometimes something that looks like this. It's just a little measuring cup that comes with medication. Like I said, I have a lot of these at my house for my little boys. The amount of liquid that is in this container right now, I know it might be kind of hard to see, is actually 5 milliliters. So this very small amount, I'm going to put my thumb next to this so you can see. It's actually a little less than the length of my thumbnail. So if you look at your thumb and look at the thumbnail, the 5 milliliters is less than that. So if I were to take this 5 milliliters and put it in my Nalgene water bottle, you probably wouldn't even be able to see it. Okay, so again, that is just right here at the bottom, 5 milliliters. So you'd have to fill that up. Do the math. How many times would you have to fill up 5 milliliters to fill it up to 1,000 milliliters? So I think it'd be fun, maybe some extra activities to do around the house. Pull out a water bottle, see if you have anything with measurements on it like mine. You can also kind of go through maybe your medicine cabinet with the supervision of your parents and see if you can find like a medicine dropper or a medicine little medicine cup, and then have fun filling it up however many times. Maybe keep track and see how many times do you have to fill this up to equal this. And it's just a good kind of measuring fun activity to do if you have these materials at your house. The assignment is on the Google Classroom, and like I said, the only two units of measure that we have to worry about for the metric volume is liters and milliliters. That's it. So this is kind of your little fun activity, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye, guys.